Hey guys, so I'm in Target and I apologize if I'm whispering a lot because, you know, I am, but I'm in the binder spiral section, so I'm gonna get this right here to hold all of the excess paper that I have for like the notes that I already took when we were on the boat and on the way home from our honeymoon. So now it's trying to figure out a spiral that I like enough to buy and write in. So I'm going to turn it around and show you guys sort of the very weak section of spirals that there are. Hey guys, so I am awkwardly holding my camera with my arm, so if I'm shaky, I pre-apologize. So I went and got some things for the my book that I'm writing, my new cozy. So this will be the third time that I have done NaNoWriMo. I will say I have failed both times on reaching 50,000, but Erin and I were talking, and it's not really failing. Those are like practice rounds on how am I a pantster, or I don't know what the other word is, like, do I need to write everything down, or can I just fly off the seat of my pants and do it that way? I learned that I am more of a planner. Well, that's not like a shock. You guys see my bullet journals and like how anal I am. But, so I'm more of a planner. And so I have like a little haul here. I got some basic Post-it notes here with the different colors. I'm hoping that these will help me. I think I'm gonna color code what each one of these colors means. Is it a big, huge event? Is it one of my protagonists? Something like that. So I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to use these for, but I know that I will use them. The next thing that I bought were sort of like miniature Post-it notes in a way. These will fit perfect on the page when I'm writing, and I know that I'm going to do the majority of my actual writing, like typing, I'm going to be doing on the computer, but I have noticed that I do really like writing on paper as well, just to get my ideas out. I like being able to scratch things out, write little arrows to other sides, and I can't necessarily do that on the computer when I'm writing. It just isn't as satisfying to me as I would hope that it would be. So I got some of these as well. I decided to go with this composition notebook. I really liked it. It matches my protagonists pretty well, and yes, plural. I will go into a little bit of detail on what my book is going to be about, but I'm not going to give too much detail because I don't want to jinx it. So I got this, as well as I got this little file folder that has 7 pockets for all of the notes that I took in the car and on the boat, or the ship, when we were on the cruise. So what's funny is, okay, so how it started out was Erin and I think it was our next to last day at sea, and we went to go up and have some breakfast. And across from us were these 4 ladies. They were just sassy and just kind of, they were hilarious. They were there with their nighttime waiter. Apparently she had the morning shift as well at the buffet. And so it was hilarious and highly entertaining. And Erin and I started like, Erin's like, what if it was a cozy? And I was like, what do you mean? And then we just started, I was like, okay. And I started like building this whole entire world. So it is based on, or in a cruise. I will tell you that it has 4 protagonists. So 4 leading ladies, which is kind of different from a regular cozy when there's only 1 protagonist, or like 1, maybe 2 protagonists at top. But I'm really enjoying writing these characters. So sort of my process I'll show you sneak peeks, but you can't really see anything because I won't hold it up long enough for you to see. So on these pieces of papers, I created a timeline from the moment they were born all the way to the present time, right before their first cruise. So I have 4 timelines. I'm talking about like when they met originally, who they've married, who they've divorced, you know, what children they've had, any family vacations they might have had. Like I went pretty in detail, what they look like, what their quirks are, what their profession is, different things like that. So that's all on these sheets of paper. What's funny is it's like our reservation papers. So I needed paper, okay? I had only brought my phone. It was the first time and the only time I was unprepared for this to happen. Guys, I was not prepared. So a lot of the stuff I started writing out on my phone at first. So I was like, yeah, this would be funny, her, like this character and this character and this character and how this person dies and like everything like that. I got really excited. But I realized I needed paper, so Aaron gave us my reservation papers for the cruise, and I started writing down and jotting down. Like this was like, I don't know, like 3 good hours on the boat. Would you say 3 good hours? 2.5 hours of me just writing their timelines. And I got really, really into it. Then I wanted to go to the shop on the ship and see if they had like a Carnival Cruise like spiral that I could use, because I thought that that would be really cool, is to like have it on cruise paper. But they didn't, but we found some really, really awesome printer paper, which is the Carnival printer paper. And so it's like Fun Time Finds or something like that, but it's the Carnival paper. And I started writing down like the appendix on here. I started writing down like the characters and who are the main characters that are going to be throughout the series versus the characters just in the first book. So I wrote a short version of the death scene here, and then I started writing. I have 6 pages full of notes on each chapter. I started drawing some maps out of what the ship looks like. I even gave myself some research topics, so things like, you know, I need to know what it's like for photogenic memory. Maybe one of my characters has a photogenic memory. You don't know. Cruise line names, like things like popular names in the 70s, and let's see, like when a library opened, and it's all based in Sand Springs is where they're from. So that's here in Oklahoma, in case you were wondering where it's from. So I started doing all of this, and so I needed a place to put all of my papers. So that's what this is for. I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to rewrite in very nice handwriting everything that I've already done, just so I can have it in my composition notebook and I don't have to keep going back to these original writings. I'm hoping that I'll be able to build the characters more and maybe create an actual map of the boat for reference and things along those lines. Have you guys ever done NaNoWriMo before? What is your process? Do you organize all online? Do you organize on paper, sort of like how I'm doing, as well as, you know, maybe a mixture, sort of like how I'm doing a mixture? Or do you just fly off the seat of your pants and you just go ahead and you just start writing? You will figure out who the characters are, what their backgrounds are, and everything like that from there. Let me know. I hope that you enjoyed this sort of like vlog-ish kind of video. Do you guys want more every single week? I think I could get like a writing vlog once a week. Let me know. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading and writing. Bye.